All right, so I've finished doing the grids on this one, and you can see I've got some screw ups there up in the corner, but it's all right. I've divided it into grids. Now, one of the other things that may happen is because this image is much busier here, I may end up drawing an extra set of grid lines across these busy areas, and they'll help me work on that space. This one is just a 4x4 grid. The one I'm actually going to work with for the project is a 5x7 grid, although I could probably eliminate that set of marks on the side since there's nothing I want to keep in that area. I am going to translate that onto here. And one of the things I want you to understand as we translate it is the goal of this grid is that we get to keep the same proportions. And so proportions means height compared to width. Each of these boxes is 1 by 1. In this case, it's 1 inch by 1 inch, but if you are doing 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter, or 1 Rachel measurement by Rachel measurement, it doesn't matter what the measurement is as long as the boxes are squares, and then you can count up the boxes. So this happens to be 5 by 7 inches. When I blow it up, I can blow it up to 5 Rachel measurements by 5 Rachel measurements, or I can blow it up to, 5 1.25 inches by 5 1.25 inches. So I'm going to grab my ruler and I'm going to see what this can be. So this is 15 inches by 10 inches. So I could basically do half, 2 inches by 2 inches. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 would be 5 markings. And I could do a similar thing. I'm going to have a little bit extra here, but that's okay for this project. Or if you don't want to do the math, I can get out a piece of paper that I can make a piece of paper that's as long as this, and I can just fold it into 5s. I guess in this case, I've got one that is 4s, and so I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one and mark it off that way. I'm going to use inches, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to get my grid lines done. I'm going to do them the same way I did before, but I'm going to use pencil. So I'm going to mark them off with my ruler here. So I'm going to grab my pencil and I'm going to mark 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 segments. I'm going to make marks again here, maybe down here. I'm going to make the marks going the other way, and I will come back to you when this is a grid.